Profit. Scott is out there with Miracle Man. Then it's Cassell, and it's Gonzalez in at the 2. And for Chicago, Speedy out there with Richmond. Then there's Buckets. Then there's Harris. And it's Oliver in at the 5 spot. And the athleticism, Chris, of both these teams should come into play tonight. No lack of quickness on either side of the ball.
Let's get it popping. This should make for a fun game. I mean, the tempo should be quick, and the fans, we should be happy.
Gonzalez against Harris. Outside, Scott. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about food.
Knocked loose. Pass to Buckets. To the paint. Here's Harris, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
And here is Lewis. The shot, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Harris inside. Gonzalez on him. Cassell grabs the miss. Here's Gibbs. He's covered by Richmond. Gonzalez passes to Scott. Down low. Here's Lewis. It's blocked. And he recovers it. And no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Harris outside. 1:16 left to play in the first quarter. Speedy the pass to Oliver. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that. He doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
Richmond outside. Passes to Oliver. Harris against Gonzalez. To the inside. Here's Buckets. Rebounded by the Bucks. Pass to Gibbs. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good, so it's both teams making substitutions here. Both good from the line that time. The Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, the pass to Barton. Jacks up a 3, and the 3 ball is good.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Manning. Here's Gibbs. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bulls lead by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
Chicago leading. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got Big Red. He's out there with Easy Breezy. And it's Griffith in at the 4-man position.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Manning the pass to Gonzalez. Here's Griffith. Off target at the rim. Barkley outside. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes in your mind those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
From 12 feet out, that shot off, and Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. It's rebounded by Manning. Bucks trail by 3. Back to Gonzalez. A beautiful reverse layup.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And now the first timeout call here for the Bulls. Both teams making some changes here.
The Bulls dance team, make some noise.
1:37 left in the first half. Fires from deep. And they'll get another chance. Defended by Scott. Pass to Buckets. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Right side, Scott. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
The fader. That one wide left. Bucks trail by 3. Lewis outside. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Bulls ball.
And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Miracle Man, he's checked in for Milwaukee. The Bulls leading by 3. Buckets, Lewis covering. And again, no good by Chicago. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Chicago up 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big difference between these two. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
There's been a ton of energy in this building tonight. And the way this one's going, they're going to need the energy down the stretch. It's a tight ball game, and their fans know how to give them a lift when they need it.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Milwaukee.
Give them credit for keeping the score this close while shooting just over 30%. And the back.
And as we get to this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Chicago leading by 3. Buckets is out there with Harris. Then there's Speedy. Then it's Richmond. And it's Oliver in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Richmond for 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Richmond's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
The drive by Scott. Yep, it counts.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Buckets, Lewis covering. Buckets, the 15-footer. Good. Buckets got the lead up to 6 now for Chicago.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Drive by Scott. Basket good. Scott's got 4 this quarter.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Richmond no good. Bucks trail by 4. Lewis outside. Inside. Here's Gonzalez. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Gonzalez against Harris. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Bulls lead by 4.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Bucks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Passes it to Gibbs. Scott against Richmond. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Richmond, and so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Good on both.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Pass to Harris. Takes it from 10. And he overshot that one, missing. The Bucks trail. 44 seconds left in the 3rd. Here's Lewis. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Bulls shooting about 42% so far. Gonzalez against Barkley. Rejected by Gonzalez. It's Scott on the wing. For the tie. No good that time. Barkley against Gonzalez. Barkley dishes to Harris. From deep. And the miss. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Bulls lead by 2. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Bucks. They've got the eraser. Prophet is out there with Big Red. And it's Gillespie in at the center.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. Harris kicks to Barkley. Back to Harris. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Bucks. Who is outside? Driving to the basket.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And it's Oliver missing. Milwaukee in the lead.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Teardrop shot. Here's Lewis. The layup missed. So it's Chicago now. To the middle. Let's go. And he lays it straight in. Harris has got the game tied up here for Chicago.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Both teams will make substitutions. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He said, "This is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it." He really is fired up about this game, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Fades and shoots. Oh, good on that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. Now Gonzalez. There's the pass to Gibbs. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Lewis. And the shot goes in. And it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Out left to the wing. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, it's just predictable.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, the Prophet.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
And the Bucks making a change here. Scott's checked in. To the paint. There's Speedy. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Number 39. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie bar the door.
Great work to find the space to get off the open jumper. He's going to work hard for those.
Can't waste any time here.
And you're right. They desperately need a bucket, and every second matters.
Chicago calls timeout. They're down by 6. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Locables.
Inside, here's buckets. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown in the defensive glass.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
At the line for 2.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
From the arc, Gazelle grabs the miss. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
A tremendous Mobile One block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
For 3, Harris. Yes!
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass?
So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance.